Hi, my name's River, and in this video, I'll be showing you me making earrings like what I'm wearing right now. I think I have a video of both of them being made, so you'll get to see those. I'm excited. This is a little bit different from the other stuff I've recorded before, but we'll be doing a little bit of voiceover, and hopefully that's fun. I also got a knitting project that I'm almost done with that's on the needles. I mentioned it in my last video, but I will not be making a vlog about it, so here's my second, or well, my third Burgos vest, and how it's coming. It's looking really, really good. I'm currently working on the armholes. Let's not pull my needle out. I'm doing a double knit edge on those armholes. But it's not about that, so. But maybe it'll be done by the end of this video when I record the ending for that. And you'll get to see it then, or it won't be, and you'll see an update on it on another video. Who knows? That's all I got to introduce you to this video. I hope you enjoy watching me put together some silly little earrings. I love making a little bit of jewelry just every once in a while. So on to the actual jewelry making process. Alright, while I get my jump rings and chain together, I'll talk a little bit about what we're making. I got some Sanrio charms recently, and I've been meaning to make stuff with them, but I hadn't bothered yet, and so here I am finally getting to make use of them. I've been making them into earrings for me and my friends, and that's been pretty exciting. They've all been really enthusiastic about their earrings that I've made for them, and I really, really like mine. I really enjoy jinklies and stuff, so we put bells on everything. Okay, so here I am cutting the chain into two pieces because I want asymmetrical set of earrings. I really like one being very long while the other one's a lot shorter. And then I am opening up the smaller set of jump rings to attach some charms to it. This one's a little purple crystal charm. You can't really see it because unfortunately I am still getting used to getting my camera angles. Every time I close a jump ring, I also seem to pull right off of the camera, which is probably very helpful. But you know, we're doing our best. Now you get to watch me struggle a bit with my jump ring. And then I added little seed bead to the jump ring to hopefully help keep it from any small gaps getting made wider. I don't know how well that works. I just also like to add a little bit more of something eye-catching to the piece in the end. These end up very, very light because I tried my best to only use things that don't weigh very much because I don't like heavy earrings. So adding a little bit of seed beads adds a little bit more color and excitement to just the prettiness of the dangle. Man, voiceovers are kind of hard, aren't they? Now I'm opening up my other jump ring to add on My Melody charm, because these are both My Melody themed earrings. She's my favorite, so I wanted to do ones with her first. I've sped up these clips a little bit because I do tend to sit there and just struggle with closing the jump ring for quite a while. We are once again adding a seed bead to the jump ring. I'm not sure. I feel like I had a lot more that I wanted to say while I was making these, and now that I'm actually in the moment trying to record stuff for it, I'm like blanking completely. We're getting the charm on there and closing up the jump ring now, and these were very much a warm-up set of earrings. After making them, I got a much better idea of what I wanted to have happening when I made all of these little earrings. So the next sets are, I'd say, improved upon sets of earrings. I do not think these are bad though, that I'm still wearing one of them because I like mismatched earrings, but then I've gotten a bigger jump ring and I've added the bell to it, so it jingles a little bit more. And the bigger ring is to attach it to my hoop earrings, because I prefer to wear hoop earrings all the time and then just change whatever charm I have hanging off of my earring. I found that suits me better than traditional earrings. I'm not sure if that makes the earrings feel lighter or not, but it does to me mentally. Anyways, here's the first finished one. I think I did really good with that one. It's really, really cute and simple. We are doing basically the exact same thing again. The big jump ring has a little bell on it, and then we're attaching the longer chain to that larger jump ring. And then we're getting some more of the smaller jump rings. And we'll be attaching the charm about a little ways up, the little red charm, a little ways up on the chain, not directly on the bottom, just like in the other one. I feel like this one ended up feeling a little bit more empty in comparison to the short version, but I don't hate it. I see where we could have improved, you know? These are a pretty simple set to begin with anyway, so can't say I'm actually mad at it or anything. I'm, again, very pleased with these. I still wear the short one with my other set that I'll make in the next little section. I really wish I didn't do most of this jump ring closing off camera though. Just like, it's hard to get out of the habits that I have of not being filmed. But we're on the last little bit. We're adding on to the last little My Melody charm, and then my earrings will be done, which is really exciting. I think these, again, came out so cute. Though I am considering making a whole nother set with some different beads if I can find where some of my silly beads are, because it's been a little bit since I've used a lot of my larger beads, so I'm not sure where I've put them in my storage cabinet. Again, I struggle with closing the jump rings. I'm not very good at it. I've got the entire video sped up a little bit, so it seems like I'm struggling a little bit less, but I feel like it's probably a little noticeable with how quickly I'm moving about. But we're getting everything on there. do not a great job of showing them to the camera, but that's okay because I have a photo of them. And here they are, all done. Hello again, we're back to facing me because I wanted to show the photo of this earring here that I'm still wearing, but we're just going to give you a little close-up up here. So I hope you enjoy seeing that. I'm not sure how much of a little debriefing is necessary since I'm doing voiceovers and such, but I wanted to make sure we got that close-up photo of my beautiful earring set because I really didn't do a good job of showing them to the camera. Hey, we really learned, we'll get better. I think that's about all I have for this bit. The next section will be me making this earring, I do believe. And if it's not, that's embarrassing for me because I don't know where that video went. But you know, oh well. Not gonna lie, this one was a bit of a toughie. I'd gotten some new rods. See, as you'll see in a moment, to try and put beads on, but they were a little bit too wide on the ends. So unfortunately, I have to switch to jewelry wire, which is definitely improvement since I haven't paid another set of earrings with them since I recorded this, but I wanted to avoid doing that for whatever reason, and so we bought something that we can't really use with most of our beads, which is unfortunate. But you'll see me struggling a lot to flatten one end of it, of the little rod that has a hole in it for the jump rings, so that I can fit some of my beads on it. I cut out a lot of it because that was literally most of this video was just me sitting there struggling and trying to get it to fit at least a couple beads on it. And I did eventually get there, but I definitely didn't want to do that for a whole set. So this is just one earring that I did, and it's got a little, man, even just thinking about it again, I feel so tired just thinking about getting that thing flattened. But as you can see, I took a little while to decide what beads I wanted on there, because this one is going to be Kuromi themed. I wanted it to be purple and black beads, but eventually I did figure out which ones I could, for starters, get onto the rod, and then also we're in theme of color. Now I'm just getting the jump rings attached so that the beads won't fall off of the side where I've done all of my flattening work. It made it a lot harder to get the jump ring on there, but we did get it on there, which is good, because after all that effort, I definitely wasn't going to have to do it again, that's for certain. I was also chatting with my friends during this one, so you might occasionally see me laughing, just like abruptly moving a lot, because while on the phone with your friends, you just laugh lots and lots. And that's always nice, is being able to do a little craft while talking with other people. I always really enjoy that experience. I am once again adding a little seed bead to my jump ring because, again, I like the look of it, but also because it makes me feel like maybe if I don't get it closed perfectly, the bead will sit there instead of my stuff falling off of the ring. Again, not sure if that works, but it makes me feel better. I'm getting the big jump ring, I think. No. I'm just getting another jump ring to attach the chain to it so that I can add on the bell and the chromie at the very bottom. Well, I picked up the other larger rod just for a moment, considering that I might try to make that one smaller as well to fit beads on it, and then I gave up immediately and was like, no thank you. So we move on to putting the chain onto the earring. I changed the camera angle up for this one, and I was hoping it would give a better view, and for some sections I feel like it does, but I definitely don't think it's ultimately a better camera angle. I think if I can get the top down working really well, that'll just make for an overall better viewing experience. I'm putting another bead on this jump ring along with the chain before closing it up. And I drifted off camera a little bit there. We're on to the final part where we just put the last set of jump rings on to the bottom of the chain. I believe this one is going to be for it's going to be for the little bell. I picked out a little purple bell because, again, chromie colors. This chain is really thin and small, so I struggled a lot to get it onto the jump rings at times. And now for the last step and my favorite part, adding on the little charm. I really like these charms. They're extremely cute to me. They make me happy when I look at them, and they're just a little bit glittery, which is perfect. Gotta love something that's just got a little bit of glam to it. I think because I saw last time that I struggled to get it up to the camera, I just set it down and will show it to you afterwards. Hello once again, and I think for the final time, that was this one, okay, chromie earring that I'm wearing now. I made 3 more sets of earrings, but the video is so long that I think I will save those for maybe another week. Because I definitely won't be making more earrings and jewelry probably for a little bit again, so I can save it for a slow week for me or something so that I get more time to get a project done. I hope you enjoyed watching me make some jewelry. I think it's fun. I'm excited to share more of that. Thanks again, once again, for watching. Toodles. See you next time.